Ah, yes. Super iced coffee. That's how I roll. Oh, yeah. Way too much creamer. Oh, way bad. Oh. Anywho, thanks for joining me on this gloomy morning here in Central Florida for another installment of the M.A.D.E series. Oh man, it just poured its ass off. I mean, kind of a gnarly little storm that came through here. So yeah, everything is soaked. Oh, but I wanted to kind of create this video to highlight some of the struggles we've been going through here since moving into the house here. And like I said, I was going to document all of the realistic struggles that comes into doing what I'm doing. Basically, the real first installment of all the troubles that I've gone through so far to just have this house. Oh man. So, before I start the car, I'm just gonna go ahead and start talking now so I can get some of that out of the way. What I mean by some of the struggles that we've been going through, well, not only is this my first time and my roommates, my friends' first time ever being in a situation like this where we're solely responsible for our roof and everything, you know, because of that, it's created a lot of new challenges that we're not used to. Simply with that, and with trying to figure out all of the other stuff, the logistics and everything about moving from one state to another and getting all of the legal stuff out of the way, you know, we still haven't had a chance to switch over our car registrations or license, any of that. We just haven't had the chance and the money to do so. And really the biggest problems, it all stems down to the money. Only saving grace is it's actually really cheap compared to Maryland here in Central Florida to live. And I feel like if it was anywhere else, this wasn't going to be possible. Not doing it the way we did. So thankfully, because this area is still actually affordable to live in, it has given us the opportunity to make this work with the little we have. The problem is just steady income. That's been kind of the problem since, you know, coming down here. Obviously, it was a big challenge trying to find work and, you know, be able to secure work so quickly and so easily. And, you know, it hasn't been easy for both of us, honestly. It's weird because after all of what's happened the last couple years, finding work, meaningful work, is just almost damn near impossible, man. It really is. And it's an unnecessary battle to just try to find work. You know, you got these employers, these companies, oh, no one wants to work. No one wants to, you know, this, that, and the other. We can't find help. Yeah, but how do you think I feel being the employee, being the person looking for a job? I can't find a decent job. I can't find a job that's going to pay my bills because you guys don't want to pay anyone. And I don't understand, you know, like a lot of companies now are coming up and stepping up and upping their pay. But it's just now, on top of all these wage increases, now we just had inflation completely demolish anything. It just overthrew any of these wage increases, and it just kind of reset it back to where we were, if not further back. And it's just hard. It's really hard to sustain ourselves right now. I haven't been as lucky. Thankfully, I do have my YouTube income. Now, my YouTube income is not a whole lot right now. The goal is to be, YouTube is my full-time income, or at least part of it. Like, it's part of what I do to make my money. Right now, it's not. And unfortunately, I still have to go and find work at a company or whoever to, you know, be able to pay my bills, i.e. the car, i.e. the house, i.e. food, electricity, all that other stuff. So thankfully we do have a combined income. However, it still has created some really big challenges that has been quite frustrating to try to overcome. And I have to give into those challenges, and it's not easy, man. It's not. So that's really been the big part of all of this. But I'll elaborate just a little bit more. I'm gonna get the car going here. I'm gonna go find a nice spot to walk around, maybe somewhere outside and get some fresh air. Need to take a nice deep breath of fresh air. That'd be nice, help clear my mind here just a little bit. Now, I thought the rain would pass. I thought it was done. I was gonna go somewhere and have a seat, walk outside, but doesn't look like that's gonna happen today. I guess we'll just head back home. No need to waste any gas. Stuff's like gold right now. Well, go figure. Where I wanted to go, it was raining. Now that I'm, back home, because I thought it would be raining everywhere, it's not raining here. I tell you what, I have yet to get used to the weird weather patterns with the rain here in Florida. It's very strange how it works. Like, not to say that it can't be raining in one place and not another. No, like, that's not anything I haven't experienced before. But when it's raining in the front yard and not in the backyard, and it's sunny at the same time, you know how weird that is? That's very strange. I have yet to get used to. But yeah, that's Florida apparently. I don't know better because I'm new to it all. All right, well, now that we're home, I guess back in the house we go. Oh, home sweet. Well, I guess while I'm back, I can just finish up the video here. So, yeah, back to what I was saying. The hardest part of all of this has really just been work. And honestly, truth be told, I absolutely loathe entirely working for other people. I've never had any luck working for another company. There was like a brief moment in my life where I was working for one particular company and things were going well, and then things went like this. It was like, oh, we're doing good, hey, and the company just took a dump on everyone and eventually filed for bankruptcy, and everyone's lost their jobs anyway. So needless to say, I've just not had luck with working for people. The whole goal for me is I want to work for myself. I'm tired of having other people in charge of what I can make. I know I can make whatever I want if I'm working for myself. The limit is me at that point. If I'm working for someone else, whatever they're paying me is what they're paying me. Like, I can get a job anywhere. Is it gonna pay my bills? No, most chances are it's not. Am I gonna be happy working there? Probably not. You know, like, it's either a toxic work environment, bad pay, bad company. It's just always something that you can't win. There's always something, a compromise you have to make when you work for someone else, and it sucks. It really does. So, emotionally, this has been beating me up. The stress of, juggling debt is not something anyone should have to go through, especially when you're trying. Like, if you're just a person who just says, screw it, whatever, then, you've given up. But if you're actually trying and you're still not getting anywhere, that's when it really sucks. Because you just feel like you're spending all your energy digging a hole instead of digging yourself out. Like, you're just digging deeper, or you're digging around yourself. You're not digging up. You're digging just around. You're just making that hole bigger. But you're not actually getting out of it, and it's hard. I understand how people lose their stuff. I understand how now. It's easy to just fall victim to this obviously unfair economic system. it's tough. Not to say it's impossible to get out of, but it's tough. And that's what I've been struggling with here, guys. It's been hard. You know, I don't want to lose what I have here, having my first real experience of adult independence, and I love it. But I just wanted to share this because obviously this is true to anyone's story, especially a struggling adult working mediocre jobs just trying to pay rent. Hopefully you'll enjoy this. Maybe you'll understand the struggles and the relevance to all this and know what I'm going through. I'm sure a lot of people do. I'm sure a lot of people going through it or have gone through it, or, you know, any which way of the matter here. But yeah, it's gonna wrap it up for this M.A.D.E episode. So if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, share with everyone you know if you want to see more content like this and you haven't already. Subscribe to the channel, keep a lookout for the next My American Dream Experience video.